Okay, it's 6 o'clock in the morning on June the 23rd. Oh no, June 23rd. And I'm going to do a spot of early morning fishing. Just going back to my car to get some stuff. I've made a decision to cast into the water today to improve my chances. Kev Peacock taught me that. Okay, today I'm going to fish with this thing. It's what the Americans call a bobber. You can't find real floats over here, and every time I found something even remotely like a float, it's big enough to use in a marina to separate boats. So this is about the closest thing I could find. It's about 3/4 of an inch across. It's like the smallest one that you can get. It has a little lead weight underneath it too, so that it's self-cocking, and you can actually cast it a little bit. So that's what we're going to be using. I got a size 12 hook, and I'm going to use some sweet corn. Alright. Well, it took about 5 minutes to get the first bite, which I totally missed. Because one thing I hadn't taken into account is the sun rises right in my face here, and it's hard to see the float, so I've had to cast off to one side a little bit so I can keep a good eye on it. But we'll keep trying. I'm going to catch something today to show you. And you know, perseverance is what it's all about. Kev Peacock taught me that. I don't know what that fucking thing is over there. Some butt ugly duck goose looking motherfucker, but he just fucking splashes up and down. God damn him. Look at this fucking thing. And you got this other crazy fucker right here just going under the water and making all kinds of a fucking ruckus. I hate this butt ugly fucker. It's here every time I come. Fucks everything up. Should shoot these fucking things. Look at him. God damn him. Hate ducks. Kev Peacock taught me that. Any more of that duck activity, and I'm going to hook that bitch and fly him like a kite. Kev Peacock taught me that. Well, it took about an hour to get the second bite, and I missed that one too. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I was expecting a lot more from this early morning session. There's bubbles coming up everywhere, which could either be carp feeding or the mountain of sweet corn I've thrown in decomposing. I'm not sure which. But we'll keep trying. I got my bait in the perfect spot right now. I can see it. I know it's right where they are, and we'll see what happens. Well, I've been getting a couple of taps here, but I think they're mostly bluegill or something, because they're very short, sharp, let it go kind of taps. But maybe it's a sign that things are starting to move. Just had the work release program coming around, picking up trash everywhere. Looks like my ugly duckling friends are taking a break from splashing, so let's see what we can get done. Well, I've been missing bites left and right in the last 2 or 3 minutes. I've had 2 or 3 bites, so maybe the carp are coming in, and maybe I'll have something to show you after all. Well, patience is a virtue, and here he is, Mr. First Carp of the day. He's a lively little fucker. Pretty little, get out the light here, pretty little common carp, probably about 4 pounds. Nice. Put him back and see if I can catch another. Well, my personal best has been 3 carp in 1 sitting. I don't think I'm going to match that today. Things are definitely a lot slower than they were on the day that I did that. So we're going to try catch another one and see what happens. The method I'm using today is called the Azavaza method. It's a little complex to describe in its entirety, but basically you have a small lead shot underneath your bobber, and call me Spinooky out there, and Kev Peacock taught me that. It's about 10 o'clock. It's getting warm. Feels like it's about 80 already, 85 maybe. I haven't had any more bites. It's gone real dead since that last fish, and I think that's really because you have to fish in real close on this light stuff. And when you do hook one, they just go berserk, and it scares the others off, I think. And it takes a while for them to get the confidence to come back. Plus I got this asshole turned up again, and that doesn't help. But we're going to give it a little while longer and see if we can catch one more. And if not, we're going to go home and watch the World Cup. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, here's number 2. Took a little patience, but we got there in the end. I think this one's a little bit bigger than the last one. He might be up around